everybody, welcome to Language Caster and our football language podcast. My name's Damon and I'm originally from the UK, but now I live in Tokyo, Japan. The other half of the team, Damien, is based in London. We're both supporters of Premier League sides, Liverpool for me and Tottenham for Damien, and our two teams will be meeting next weekend in the Language Caster Derby. Who will have bragging rights, I wonder? Now, both of us are hoping our teams can book a place in the Champions League for next season by finishing in the top four. I don't think Liverpool have much chance of getting a place, though. They'll definitely need to beat Tottenham next week. And the football language we're looking at today is connected with talking about chances. The phrase is a sniff. More after this message.
Je luistert naar languagecaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to Language Caster, and that message was in Dutch. Okay, let's take a look at our phrase for this podcast, a sniff. To sniff is a verb, and it means to smell something, to use your nose to detect a smell. There's a slight difference between the two verbs, to sniff and to smell. To sniff is the positive action of trying to catch the smell or fragrance of something. To smell is a little more passive. You just understand the smell. It's a little bit like to listen versus to hear. The first needs effort. Okay, but what has to sniff or a sniff got to do with football? Well, we need to think about hunting for this. Imagine hunting with dogs. The dogs are used to sniff for animals like rabbits, birds, deer, etc. When they catch the scent, when they sniff something, the hunt can start. Of course, there's no guarantee that the hunter will catch the rabbit, but there is a chance. The dog's sniff leads to the chance, and we can use a sniff to mean a chance. I saw an absolutely fantastic compilation of football players, managers, and pundits using the phrase on Twitter. Thank you at Brian's Gun. That's BryanSGUNN. Check it out by following the link on our site, languagecaster.com, or check out at Brian's Gun on Twitter. Here's a little piece of the audio from that tweet.
And we really didn't give them a sniff.
They didn't have a sniff and nothing.
We didn't give them a sniff.
We didn't really give them a sniff.
A sniff in the game, really. And
really didn't give them a sniff.
Didn't get a sniff or a little sniff.
Listen, I'd love to see him get a little sniff.
No, you don't give him a sniff.
What do?
You give him half a sniff.
Now, mostly a sniff is combined with the verb give, so to give a sniff. In the examples in the tweet I mentioned, it is mostly used in the negative. For example, as a warning to a team to not give their opponent a chance. Don't give them a sniff. Or, still in the negative form, you can say the defense was strong and didn't give any chances away. We didn't give them a sniff. Of course, if your defense was not so good, you may allow the opposition chances to score, so you give them a sniff. If you only give small chances, you can say give a little sniff. You give the opponent a small chance. Often, we can praise a striker who only needs a small chance to score. We say the player is so good that they only need a little sniff and they can score. Instead of a little sniff, half a sniff could be used, in the same way that a chance becomes half a chance. So the noun sniff basically can be used to mean a chance when talking about football. So let's return to the start of the show when I was talking about Liverpool and Tottenham's chances of finishing in the top four in the Premier League. Well, I think Tottenham are in with a sniff. while Liverpool don't even have half a sniff.
State ascoltando languagecaster.com.
Thank you for that message, and that was in Italian. Contact us if you want to ask any football language questions or have comments at admin@languagecaster.com. You can also use the forum on our site, languagecaster.com. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow and retweet, etc. Spread the word, please. Okay, that's it for now. We'll be back soon. Enjoy all of the football. Ta-ra.